Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Life Rescue Podcast with Lisa Dwoskin. So, today I am showing up because I have a very important topic to talk about, which is mental health awareness, all about your mental health. And this week has been tough for me because most of you who know me know that I lost my dog on Monday. We had to put her down, but it's okay because she started to suffer and we didn't want that to happen. She's at peace, so I'm very grateful for that. But I decided to go ahead and do the podcast today, not just to help all of you, but to help myself as well. Because I know that when I show up for myself with self-love and self-worth and honoring myself, that I'm able to move forward. So we're not going to talk about grief again the way we did last time, but I'm definitely going to talk about different mental health issues. And I want you all to know that I wrote something down to say, and I'm not sure what I'm saying. But you know what? I'm not going to push stop because I'm going to be true and authentic today and let you all know that I'm really not myself, but I'm going to work through this grief in front of all of you and with you and share different tricks and tips that help me get through what I'm going through. So, mental health is at the forefront. And I took a couple of notes and I want to talk about this. Why so many people look like they have it all together, but honestly, inside, they're struggling tremendously. Now, all of you know that our world is kind of upside down right now. It's very chaotic. People are going through so much pain and suffering. And 1 in 5 adults are experiencing mental health issues, like very bad issues, depression, anxiety, and they're suffering silently. And this is why I want to do this program, because we don't want to suffer silently. We want to work on our suffering together and raise our voices and do something about all of us that are suffering through these hard times. So, in my opinion, self love, self worth, and self respect is definitely what I want to talk about today and what I feel that we all need to work on. Because once you feel better internally within yourself, then everything externally around you starts to change. So I want to go over something that was very profound and impactful to me in my life and to Brian, my divine life partner, and even our little one who's 10 years old. He watched it with us. The documentary on Eric Dane, the on Netflix. I'm sure that some of you have watched it, maybe a lot of you, because it's everywhere. It's all over social media. So Eric Dane was the good looking, gorgeous McDreamy, I guess, McSteamy, whatever he was on Grey's Anatomy. And when people were watching him, they thought, wow, this guy has everything. He has the looks, he has the charm, he has the acting skills, he had a beautiful wife, he had 2 daughters, success, fame, financial freedom. So, what was going on with him? Why wasn't he happy? And for those of you who watched it, you heard what he said. He said that he felt unworthy of having a good life. He felt unworthy. He didn't love himself. He didn't deserve the life that everyone thought that he had. And that was something that he kept telling himself over and over and over, year after year, decade after decade. And when you live a life like that and you feed your mind with so much negativity and so many negative thoughts instead of positive affirmations, you start to believe that. And not only do you believe that, you actually start to live that way. And then you attract those kind of people that also live that way. And then it's just a low vibe energy that keeps bringing you lower and lower and lower until you turn to drugs and alcohol like he did. and any kind of addiction that you can find to make yourself feel better or numb your pain. So that's what I want to talk about today. So let's talk about why external factors have nothing to do with internal happiness. You could have everything externally and still feel completely empty inside. Self-worth, unworthiness, feeling like you don't deserve happiness, self-sabotage. You are your own worst enemy. And that's what I really want to bring to the forefront today, because our mind and our thoughts create the energy within our bodies. And that's very important. Self-love, again, I'm going to repeat myself, self-respect and self-worth are internal practices. They are not rewards that you earn after achieving great things in your life. There is no job, no partner, no weight on your scale that says whatever makes you happy. Nothing externally can bring you the internal happiness that we're searching for. So, what I want to do is talk about 5 ways to build self worth. And I wrote down my notes because I can't remember everything. I actually sometimes do have everything by memory, but today is just one of those days where my mind's like all over the place. So let's stay focused. Okay. Internal self talk. 5 things that are going to help you build on your self worth within yourself. So let's talk about this. Self talk. Notice your inner dialogue. When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing you tell yourself? Oh God, today's going to be a horrible day. Or, oh wow, I'm happy to be awake. And today's going to be a great day. So I'm not saying be a perfect human, because none of us are. But honestly, I always say this to everyone around me, you need to fake it until you make it. So, like this morning when I woke up, I wanted to do this podcast because I made a commitment to myself that every Thursday, no matter what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show up for you and show up for me. And then I thought, I'm still a little sad. Should I do it? Should I not? And I talked to myself and I told myself, yes, I will do it, and I'm going to do it because it's going to help you, help me, and help the world become a better place. Okay. So notice your internal dialogue. You need to replace I'm not enough with I am learning, I am growing, I am trying, I am experiencing, not I am not enough. Get that phrase out of your vocabulary. Do not say I'm not enough. Do not say I'm unworthy. Do not say that I always make mistakes or I can never do anything right, because all of those dialogues you tell yourself is what creates your reality, and that's not a good reality to have. Speak to yourself. I love this one. The way you would speak to your loved one. Okay, so before I get on to number 2, I want to just go over something that I teach my clients. Get in front of the mirror, take all of your clothes off, get totally naked so you're bare with nothing on, no clothes, no mask, no anything. You're completely naked. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I love you, and then your name. So I look at myself and say, I love you, Lisa. No matter, I have some stretch marks from having 2 babies, I have some cellulite on my butt, I might not have the perfect whatever, I have freckles on my face, whatever it is, look at yourself and say, I love you, and mean it, because the more you can do that, the better you're going to feel. Okay. Number 2, affirmations. Say them slowly. Put your hand on your heart, feel them, and don't rush them. You don't have to put your hand on your heart, but I like to put my hand on my heart. And then this is what I like to say, and you can create your own affirmations. This is what I tell myself. I am love. See, on my heart. Love, the heart. I am love. And then I say, I am peace, because I want peace. I am peace that I want to feel, that I want to create within myself, that I want to exude to others. And then I say, I am enough. I am enough. That little affirmation makes me feel, you know what? I am enough. I'm enough for me. I'm enough for you. And I'm enough for everyone around me. So I am love. I am peace. I am enough. And whenever I need to make myself feel better, I say those affirmations, and believe me, they turn my day around. Okay. Number 3, protect your boundaries. Saying no when something doesn't feel aligned, not over explaining yourself, and not chasing validation. Self respect for yourself strengthens the self worth that you want to feel. So remember, saying no when something doesn't feel aligned. Okay, so my family and I decided to go to Disney World this weekend because we're grieving over our dog that we've had for 13 years. And we're like, okay, we're going to go see Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh and go Magic Kingdom, and everything's going to be great. And then 2 days later, when reality kicked in, we started thinking maybe we should postpone the trip because it doesn't feel aligned for the time that we're in right now. Because going there, yeah, it'll feel happy, but we're still grieving. So it just didn't feel right. So I let down maybe a couple people in my family saying that, but she was really my dog, Bella. She was my baby. And I just don't feel up to it. So I have to set boundaries to take care of me, because that's all about self respect and self love and self worth. Okay? Don't over explain yourself. Remember, it's only you right now that we're talking about with your love, self love. Okay, number 4, feeding your mind intentionally. This is a beautiful one. Intentionally means that you are making an effort to feed your mind with what will make you love yourself more. Reading self-development books. There was a time in my life where I was so low on myself. And I'm going to briefly tell you this story because we're doing good on time. I have timers everywhere. So I don't go over too much. But there was a time in my life when I was in my 20s. And for those of you who read my book, Metamorphosize, which, by the way, you can buy on Amazon, Metamorphosize, the Transformation from Within. I had been bullied so horribly in my childhood, and in my adulthood, it was affecting me in my 20s. So, my late 20s, I moved to California, and I lived in Marina del Rey, Venice Beach, Santa Monica area, which was amazing, beautiful. And I made myself go out and be by myself. I decided I'm not going to date any guys. I'm going there to heal myself. I was like 27 years old. And I would go out to restaurants and like areas like there was the Santa Monica Pier there with shops and restaurants. And I would deliberately sit by myself and order dinner, order a glass of wine, and look around at all the people and hold my head high and sit up tall and tell myself, Lisa, you are worthy. You are love. You are peace. Because when I was young, I was bullied so horribly that literally at that age of 28, when I would walk in a room and hear people laughing, I would think they're laughing at me because they're making fun of me. Because when I was little, they made fun of my freckles and my big eyes and whatever else they could find to make fun of. You know how kids are. So I would sit there and I would listen to people laugh and say to myself, they are not laughing at you. You're beautiful inside and out. Sit there proud and love yourself. And I read every book humanly possible. It's so funny. A friend of mine came to help me move from one apartment to the next. And I had at least 200 self-help books, not kidding. I've read all of them from Hay House, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Marianne Williamson, A Return to Love, all of Gabby Bernstein's books and Louise Hay, like anything that was self-help. Eckhart Tolle about the soul. What else did I read? I think Wayne Dyer was the main one. All of Tony Robbins' books, just anything and everything that I can get, and also business books I read too. But self-help really helped me to love myself more. So definitely listen to awesome podcasts. There's this podcast called Life Rescue with Lisa Dwoskin. Amazing. Listen to it and it will help you. No, I'm serious. Listen to podcasts like what I just said. Tony Robbins, I love him. I listen to all his podcasts. Again, Gabby Bernstein, she's amazing. Oprah Winfrey, anyone who talks about self-help and pushes you in a positive direction about building your self-esteem, your self-respect, loving yourself more, the law of attraction, feeling better, surrounding yourself with good people. Those are the kind of podcasts you want to watch, the kind of movies you want to watch, the kind of energy you want to feed your body. Okay. So definitely choose what you consume internally because it radiates externally. Be careful what you consume on a daily basis with online stuff. So be careful about negative news. Be careful about brainwashing, hearing like chronic negativity. Don't do it. I think I said this on the last podcast or the one before that my dad always like comes down hard on me. Like, how do you not watch the news? And why don't you know what's happening in the world? And how can you bury your head in the sand? Well, let me tell you, I don't want to turn on the TV and watch negative news that I don't even know if it's true. Number one, I don't know if it's true. Number two, it's feeding my mind with nothing but negativity. And number three, there's nothing I can really do about half of what I watch. So yes, I want to know what's going on in the world, but I don't want to feed that chronic negative news to myself day in and day out. No way. Especially when you're going to bed at night, say something positive. Read a passage from a Bible or a New Age book or a spiritual affirmation, whatever. Go to bed with peace in your heart so you can sleep well and wake up and read something positive as well. Okay. Your mental diet shapes your identity. Okay. Number five. We finally got to number five. Sitting with discomfort instead of escaping it. Very important. What I like to do is journal. I write down my thoughts because I need to pour it out pen to paper. I don't really do it on the computer because it feels like not personal. I write and write and write all of my feelings, and I don't worry about if I sound crazy, if I'm whatever. My daughter called me the other day. I'm trying to think about manic or psycho or something I said that was so crazy, and then we laughed about it because it doesn't matter. If you want to think that way momentarily, think that way. Just write it all down and get it out. And then meditation. I forgot to meditate at the beginning, so we're going to do it right now. Just one breath. Ready? Close your eyes. Breathe in beautiful positive energy. Hold it in and exhale any negative energy. Okay, remember meditation. When I went through this hard week, well, the past couple of weeks have been hard. The past couple of months have been hard. My breathing 3 times a day to relax my nervous system helps tremendously. Meditation. And at the end of this show, I'm going to talk about that for a minute. So feeling sadness without numbing it. Okay, so drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, they're all addictions if you allow them to become so. Do not numb your pain. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have a glass of wine or two. And I'm going to be totally frank. This week, I've had a glass of wine every night, a glass and a half, because it calms me and relaxes me. I know I'm not addicted and I enjoy it with dinner. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it every night, every week, but hey, if you want a little bit, everything in moderation. Okay, remember, and I wanted to talk about nutrition and fitness and health and eating and feeding your body, fueling your body, but we'll do that next week. Feed your body with good nutrition and not alcohol poison, drugs, and all that other toxicity. Be careful not to numb your pain. Self-worth grows when you stop abandoning yourself in the hardest moments. This is very important. I'm going to read that one again. Self-worth grows when you stop abandoning yourself in the harder moments. And I talk about this all the time. Feel the grief. Don't let go and escape the pain. And it's not just grief, it's depression, it's anxiety, it's sadness, loneliness, whatever it is you're going through, which we all are going through something, embrace those moments. So today is a better day. Yesterday was horrible for me. I cried from the minute I woke up till the minute I went to bed. Not all day long, but I mean, just like it just kept coming in waves, tidal waves. But you know what? I didn't push it away. I accepted it. I embraced it. I lived in it. I felt it. And today is a better day, but I know I will have moments. Do not push away whatever pain and suffering that you're going through. You need to work through it. Otherwise, it's going to grow into something much greater, and that's not good. Oh, was that number 4? No, that was number 5. The grief. Oh, yeah, I'm still on this. Okay, so feeling deeply like what I'm talking about is not a weakness. It's not a weakness at all. It's actually a strength. You know, my son is 19 and he's 6'5", 220 pounds. He's a gorgeous guy, just like Brian, 6'4", 215 pounds. I mean, these big guys, and they were both crying over the loss of our dog. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not weakness to feel emotion. It's actually power. It's strength to allow yourself to cry and be emotional and feel things deeply. Mental health awareness is not about pretending to be strong. It's about learning how to sit in what's real. What is real? And me being here today with all of you, it's real. It's raw. It's true. It's authentic. I'm not here jumping up and down trying to pretend like I'm super happy because I don't feel super happy, but I do feel good at the moment. So I'm wanting to do this, but that's a very important message. It's not about pretending to be strong. It's about being true and authentic to you, to yourself. Very, very important. So this is what I want to say. I am love. I am peace. I am enough. I want you to say that. If you resonate with that, use my affirmations. If it doesn't resonate with you, create your own. Create affirmations that you can say to yourself every single day that make you feel better. If you are struggling silently, remember this: you are not broken. You are worthy of help, of support, of love. I want you to share your journey with me. So please, all of you who are listening, you're hurting, you're struggling, share your journey with me. Call me. I have a voicemail, 754-222-4413. I want you to share your story with me. Leave me a message or ask me a question or give me a topic that you would like to talk about. Please, I really want to hear from all of you because it's so important for me to do this show to help all of you as well as myself and everyone around me. Because remember, when one person helps the next person, helps the next person, the world becomes a better place. Okay. So I told you I wanted to end on the meditation. So I have created a meditation, a couple of different meditations. One is about 10 minutes long, and you see me on the beach meditating. One is just audio, and the other one's audio and visual. So, what I would like to offer all of you, please go to my YouTube channel, which is Life Rescue, and I will put the link on this video. Please go to my YouTube channel, watch this episode, comment on it, meditation. You don't have to, if you don't want to leave me a comment and tell me how much you love me or love yourself or love your significant other or lost your dog or you have depression, whatever it is, you don't have to leave me a long comment. I would love to hear from all of you. But if not, just write meditate. And then I'm going to send you a message. And once I have your email, I'm going to send you a free meditation from me to help all of you. Okay, so please don't forget to go to YouTube Life Rescue and sign up, subscribe, leave a comment, a like, and please share it with your friends. Okay, leave me the word meditation. I'll get your email, I'll send it to you, and call in at 754 222 4413. Thank you all so much. Remember, I am love, I am peace, and I am enough. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Bye.